What's up, family?
What it do,
Hey
baby?
everybody,
What it
It's
do? What it do?
what's going on?
I'm still getting stuff set up over here on my end. A
Yes,
little worn out, but I'm
yes.
gonna be all right. So, actually,
So,
y'all know what I got to do first. This ain't gonna work.
I
That don't work.
swear that only
It throw me
matters
off
to
every trip.
you.
Throw me
I
off every
swear
trip.
that only matters to you.
It does. I can't take it.
Oh my God.
Mm.
So, the obvious question is, how has the week been so far?
Woo, it has been a week. It has been a week. Oh
Too much
Lord.
drinking, I tell you that. It
Drinking.
consisted of too much drinking, yeah. Early week, I mean, what short week, I should say, and everybody, when you ain't got to go to work and your partners ain't got to go to work, it
Yeah.
just leads to a bunch of day drinking and evening drinking,
Day drink
football
into the
games,
night.
basketball games. They just give you reasons to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Right.
this week been full of.
Right. I failed everybody. Truth be told, I got a little busy and I didn't put the results of last week's winner or loser up because I didn't do any of the calculations.
I
Only thing
probably
I can remember was this right here. That was stuck in my head for some
Oh
well,
my
reason.
Lord.
I don't know. I was looking for them joints because I was gonna buy some, but
now you would, now you
Mm-mm.
would, now you would.
No, no, you will not. I will
oh,
burn your
I'd buy
toes
them if I could
myself.
find them. I'm telling you, I'd buy them.
No, no,
I
sorry,
would
bye.
definitely buy them because I'd have to see how much my woman loves me.
No, I was just
Shoot,
about
as
to
long as
say.
she tell you, as long as she tell you,
I was just
that's
about to
all we
say,
need to know.
even if Maya wasn't around, your daughters of age,
Hi,
they would definitely tell
Sheba.
you
Yeah,
no.
Thanksgiving,
I
my
gotta
love.
I gotta see if my kids let me go
Sheba's in the
outside like
building. Who
that.
else is on here?
Bubby
I
might think
can't
they cool.
see.
He
If
might
you're
be like,
on
hey,
here, let me
them
see.
cool.
Hey, I don't know. Bubby be at me sometimes.
Mm,
I don't know. I don't know. So, what
mm.
about you, Wanda? What about your week?
Hey, Egg, what's up? Oh, God. A week it has been. A week it has been. Um, where to start? Okay, so it was a 3-day week for me at work, so that was cool or whatever. Forgot when it was, but my dog had ended up getting really sick, and she kept like she had
Yeah.
been throwing. Yeah, she had been throwing up for like 3 days. So and then like I was like I had took her to the vet the second day because I'm like okay, she just throwing up, maybe she'll get over it. Then she wasn't eating, and all she was doing was drinking. So she like started like dropping weight like super duper fast. So I
Oh
took her to
no.
the vet the first time, took X-rays. Yeah, they took X-rays. They didn't see nothing. I'm like, this it got to be something because she's not eating and she's throwing up. Like, so they gave her medicine, they gave her fluids or whatever. So she seemed to be doing okay. But then the next morning she threw up again. They like she shouldn't throw up after we give her this medicine. But she threw up again. They're like, well, if she throw up, bring her back. So I had to wait to get off work to take her back to the vet. Mind you, the first time I took her to the vet, it was 9 o'clock at night, 9:30, because that was the only time I can get me in. And
Wow.
what else happened? Oh, yeah, so the next day I took her back at 6:30. We was there until 10 something, and then they was like, this was Wednesday night, and they was like, and I had to cook still for the holiday, and I'm there until like 10:30.
This supposed
Oh
to be your
God.
So
Friday.
then
Right.
have you exactly? I get back home,
What up, man?
stressed the hell out. Yes, I was stressed the hell out, and so I had to take her back to the vet Thanksgiving morning for extra X-rays to see if they saw anything else. So whatever it was, it had passed or whatever. they were trying to charge me a whole lot of money or put her down.
But
And
of
I was like,
course,
we gonna wait
wait, a whole lot of money to do what?
for a surgery.
Oh, oh
But are
wow.
they like, or you can put her down or whatever. I'm like, no, we gonna wait this out. We gonna see what's gonna happen. We gonna do these fluids again that y'all said should have worked, and y'all said y'all didn't see nothing the first day, but the second time y'all saw something. Now we back the third day. We gonna do these X-rays again. So whatever they saw the day before wasn't in her the last day. So I'm guessing she pooped it out or whatever she did. It was gone, whatever it was. And so now she's eating and she's getting better. We just talked about that, man, and you missed it.
Yeah.
She's
Man,
getting better. She's eating and
let me go
everything
and
now,
look it up. I'm
and
gonna look it up in real time.
mhm, she has doggy gas at the moment because all her food and stuff is finally processing. I had to cook 2 packs of chicken, cook 2 packs of chicken and rice for her to eat because she can't do regular dog food right now. My kids are like, "Mama, you ain't gonna cook us no chicken."
No,
I'm like,
Hey,
"No, I
set one of
gotta
them
I gotta
thighs to the
boil this
side or
chicken for the
something.
dogs." But like out of 1 pack, I made them some chicken strips or something, and then I had to cook the rest for the dog. But
Yeah.
she's getting better, so that was that. So yesterday was Thanksgiving. Me and Alice over here, and we finished finally doing everything we had to do. She goes home to get her kids and everything together, and I'm still, I'm got to get my kids and myself together so we can get we mind you, we have all the sides to the Thanksgiving dinner. We have all the sides. We got the greens, we got the macaroni and cheese, we got the dressing. I have all the sides. So on my way out to our destination, I get on the highway and my my light to my tire thing started flashing. And I look and it's my passenger driver, my passenger
oh God.
side um wheel is like the numbers are going down, 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 down. I'm like, what the hell? I got a flat. On the way to Thanksgiving, I got a flat.
Yeah, you done had a
So
week,
I
cause
pull over. I pull over. I hit the on start button. I hit the on start button. They come on. They get all the information or whatever. They like somebody be to you in about 16 minutes. So I get another call coming through, and there's another lady saying, "Oh, yeah, we just got your information from OnStar." Mind you, 10, 15 minutes have passed by now. So nobody's there to come and change this tire. Now, I possibly could have done it myself, but it was kind of raining outside yesterday, and the girl didn't
Where
want to
that
go into
warranty
it.
at though, cuz on?
Well, on my OnStar? No. I mean, yeah, I was like, so my brother ended up getting there before the OnStar people got there. So he changed my tire or whatever. And we made it to Thanksgiving dinner. We waited there 5 minutes. My mama prayed. We ate, and it was a good time.
Wow.
uh, some people show up and you still gotta wait another 3, 4 hours. Dinner ain't even done. Oh, I try to be
Right.
late sometimes so I can show up just so I can, you know what I'm saying, get there
Now
right when
everything
you
was
talking
done.
about.
It was just in my car. Man, it was a hell of a week. It was a week.
Yeah, you had one. I the text message kind of threw me off when he was asking you what was going on. You was talking about your dog. You sent us a text about being at the vet.
Yeah,
I was like, oh no. So
yeah. And then mind you, my phone was also broken, so I had to get a new phone. Um, my touch screen, my screen had gone out on my iPhone, so all my middle buttons were not working.
wow, that's rough. I had oh, Lonnie, you got to turn that one off and use the other. The I had a crazy ass week myself. To be honest with you. Of course, my battery had just gone out the day before I had to go pick up Maya.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then what's the day? Friday. So Wednesday, was it Wednesday? Sugar? Wednesday, I believe. Yeah. Was it Tuesday? It probably
Oh,
it was one day this week, right?
oh.
I uh I was
What's
pulling my
up,
car out
Marquita? What's up,
and running
Carolyn?
around, and I went to go put air in my tire, and I had because I noticed that my sensor came on. So I was like, all right, let me just since it's cold, it's been cold out here, the weather's been fluctuating. Let me go
Mm-hmm.
in and just put a little more air in my tire. I went to go put my air in my tire, and the damn screw sticking out my tire.
Bruh. I had a gash in mine. I have no idea how I got there.
There was
I gotta
too.
go every 2 days and put some air in my front passenger tire because it
Yeah, that's
just I don't know what it is.
I
Every
don't know.
2 days on my way to work, I said, don't slide by Quick Trip.
Well, dig this. So
Oh Lord.
I'm pricing new tires. I call one tire shop and they like, well, for four tires, it's gonna be 1,000 and some change. I'm thinking like not
Why do
today,
tires
say
cost so much?
because they know you need them.
Everything that went up.
Some bull.
Everything that went up. I'm in Red Lobster
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Goddamn me, ultimate fees. They used to be $32. It's a whole 42 now. Stop playing with the kid.
Mm, mm,
Yeah, that's
mm.
foolishness.
Jack in the Box, the two for $1 tacos, they like two for 179 now.
I mean, inflation. Deer
I
meat costs
mean,
more these days.
cut it out.
Oh man, yes. So I
So
mean,
Tires. Well, I could just only imagine.
hmm
so what ended up happening is I found out the cost of the tire, whatever the case may be, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna just get two. So dude was like, well, there's gonna be 700 roughly.
mm. Ugh,
That's what I was like, man.
just an
I'm
extra $300 to get all
Yeah, I might as
four.
well just, and I'm thinking like I probably need to just go ahead and give up these extra 300. But anyway, I'm ticked off because hey Sheba, this happens like
See,
it happens at the most inopportune time
Don't
I'm,
it?
I'm tired.
because we
Doesn't
still needed
it?
to do some shopping. We still
Yeah,
needed to, and getting anywhere from here it takes forever. So long story short, my baby convinces me. She talks to me because we go to air the tire up again, and I'm cussing in my head and foaming at the mouth. And my brother Manny is talking to me at first also, and they were like, Maya was like, you can probably get it patched. And in my head, I'm thinking, I'm fighting, I'm kicking against the bricks. Like I'm going to the worst case scenario in my head. Like, ain't no way I can get this patched. This is my luck. If it
yeah.
wasn't for bad luck, I would have no luck at
You
all. I
have no
don't know if
luck
y'all
at
remember
all.
Cat Daddy playing that song.
Didn't even think about that. Yeah, like you say, because if you can actually see the screw, they can actually go in and, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Look, I'm all I'm thinking is I need to get this tire replaced. I just got new spark plugs. I just got a new battery, and now I'm finna have to get tires. I got to go get my kids in a couple of days, and
Right,
I
right.
ain't even finished grocery shopping and everything at the store. I got blah blah blah. We got to get stuff. Right.
Right.
Worst case scenario is in my head, so I take it to the little tire shop and they pop it off, and the guy was like, "Yeah, we can fix it." So I'm starting to feel a little bit better about myself. And I'm like, all right, this ain't gonna cost $700. So I called the other place and I canceled the appointment. And they get it fixed. And he walked back in and he's kind of chuckling. And he was like, no, you had 3 screws, not one.
Oh no! They
Yeah,
doing construction where you live at?
Yeah, like you had 3 screws in that tire, and it looks like it's been patched up like 3 or 4 times before. And
right. You might
well,
as well throw away the whole tire now at this point.
no, I'm keeping it. He patched it up. It's on there.
Hey,
I,
hey.
yeah, I plan. So I'm in my head. I started budgeting for new tires next month, and so that's what I'm gonna hang on to. We
Say
riding
by
these out.
switching to Manny.
Say by switching the man. Yeah, but
Oh my God.
blew
That's
my
what's up.
mind.
Well, it ain't
Blew my mind.
$700 though.
Hey,
You
Christmas
know
was
what?
saved.
Christmas
Christmas
was
was
saved once
saved.
again.
Like you
Right,
say, the
Once
Grinch, I
again.
always try to just put his little ugly self in there, don't he?
right.
Man.
It was so I
That's
was
when you be like, this the devil you alive. The devil is busy.
You know
Okay?
right.
what I'm saying?
The devil was busy this week, but
Working it.
yet we rise. Okay? We
What up,
everybody
see?
made it through.
It was
Like
a
you
rough
just
Hey,
piggybacking off of what you
Muffin!
were saying. Yeah. It always come at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Like any and everything always come at the worst time. I'm like,
Where you been, Muffins?
this dude, we go to the movies on Wednesday. It's like 10, 15 minutes into the movie. It's quiet and all you heard.
hey, we at that age, cuz.
No.
Just seeing that joint
No.
knocked out about 15 minutes into the movies.
Oh,
Oh no,
hey,
that's all bad.
I feel it. I
That
feel
is
it.
all bad. All right,
Cardinals.
so tonight, guys, is gonna be a fun night. We don't have any topics, so we want to talk about what y'all want to talk about. We just chilling, shooting
Throw something
shit.
at us. Throw something at us.
So, what y'all want to talk about? What's going on with y'all?
Wow, guys.
If I lost again, I don't care. I'm not doing.
I know I won, man.
Oh my god.
Uh
Man.
wow.
A tie?
So
There we go, see.
this is craziness.
Let's talk about being thankful.
Yeah,
That's
we can
right.
definitely do that. So I had 5 wins. Dirt had 6 wins.
Hmm
Wanda, you've got 5 wins.
hmm
And all three of us, we had four combined wins. Were 14s we voted all three on and got them all correct. So actually, Wanda, it's
It's
me
a
and you.
collabo. It's a collaboration.
Dang it! We not
we
even
both took an
tied up
L on
yet.
that one, and uh,
And it was
so
some wild games this week too.
say again.
I said it was some wild games this week too
It
earlier.
was. It was like
Last week. Last week.
Cowboys. Who thought the Cowboys was gonna come and blow?
Beat up on
Freaking,
Minnesota like
I
that.
mean, they blew their backs out
What up,
like they
Marcel?
paid them $250,
Forty to
$11 in the
three.
club.
Wow. Yeah, we didn't know that was gonna go down like that. Double
Yeah.
dance videos.
Well,
Oh my
Wanda,
god.
double
New Orleans.
dance videos it is. Double dance
Oh
video.
my god.
And
Hey, you
Okay,
might
since I
Muff.
got
you finna become famous off of these, Wanda. You hear me?
Hey, I got a few likes. I got a few likes.
right.
I'm not gonna stunt. I got a few likes.
You know what I'm saying? We just ain't put ourselves out there enough, and that's the same on all our sites. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
said I was gonna take over doing some little media this week. Did a little bit, but not nowhere near what I think I should be doing. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get to that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's where it's at. We just need to put ourselves out there a little bit more.
Ooh,
Yeah. So
Chile.
since I got about 90% of the key people, important people in my life in the house with me for the next couple few days,
Yep,
we
go ahead
might
and knock them out.
hey, we getting cuffed up tonight, later on this week, something later on the next
We
couple
gotta get it
days.
on. You gotta get it going.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we gonna be doing some TikTok dances
All right.
featuring Miss Wilson.
yeah.
Yes, I can't wait to see it. I
She'll-
can't wait. Can't wait to see him.
I got my ladies and my bubby, my wingman with me, so
Your
we gonna do
wingman.
it.
Bubby the wingman.
Yeah, it's gonna be good times. My big guy sick.
Yeah,
Crazy.
my baby boy sick.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
We fighting over here. Like I say, all the way through the season, holiday season. He was not. He
Yeah.
was slowing right along with Cecil in the movies. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord. What did y'all go see?
Black Panther.
He fell
okay.
asleep on Black Panther.
Yeah. But
How?
Cecil had went on his birthday. He went on the 11th and saw it on his birthday.
Okay. Well, so he went to go see it again. I mean, it was good. It was definitely good. I would definitely go see it again.
Let's
But
talk about that, man. Jig, you
okay.
saw it?
Black Panther 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely, I did. But I can't
Okay.
talk too much about it. Maya hasn't
So
seen it yet.
we talk a little bit about it.
Oh, she said that's okay because when we go see it, she probably ain't gonna pay attention anyway. I don't know.
Oh Lord.
You
She
have to
gotta
pay
pay
attention.
attention. This was a good one. It was
It
good.
was good.
It was a it was it was a tearjerker. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, when I tell you that I did the funeral cry. I was
Hey,
like
You
I
know
was
what I'm saying?
there. I was
look,
like, I was, I was like,
I well, be careful, buddy. It came close, I had to kind of like open the eyes up and give some of that and like
It caught you right there in the throat. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
yeah.
It caught you
sir.
right
Them
there.
tears were flowing. Those tears. Okay, spoiler alert, possibly, guys. If you have not seen Wakanda Forever, Black Panther 2, this may be a spoiler alert for some of you. So,
But
Right.
yeah, I mean, just saying, because a lot of people, because leaving the theater, Keanu was like, "Oh man, that was dope. I enjoyed it. I loved it." And I'm like, nah, I thought it was gonna be a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, forever, these type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, where they warn, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's for me there, you know what I'm saying? Go view it yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because take it in for yourself.
and
Ah,
I thought it was dope. I thought it was put together beautifully.
I didn't
I
say,
like
okay.
everything about it was good. The action was good. Hey, my girl, what's her? I cannot say her last name. Guerrera.
got you.
Gu-
I got
Her
you.
Yeah, I know me and
Okoye.
pronounce the names. I would not do it.
Yeah, she played Okoye, and did it like I cried when Queen Ramonda stripped her of her generalness. I was
Yeah.
like,
So that see what I'm saying? It was a lot of that. You see what I'm
I was like,
saying?
she gave up her whole man for this country, and you gonna just strip her up of. I'm like, bro,
I
we
understand a
can't,
lot of the
we can't.
tributes and everything. You know what I'm saying? But it was still like a
Listen,
mm,
so when it comes down to like it being like, Wakanda forever, the beginning scenes when stuff got foiled
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
was that part for me. When they went to
Uh-huh.
work from because of that mission that they foiled. That
Mm-hmm.
was it. That I was like, okay, yeah, that was dope. And it was a statement, and
It
she
was
said
so
it.
good, wasn't it?
Spoiler alert again. And she said it essentially just because our king has passed doesn't mean that we are vulnerable.
mhm,
That's
Still
right.
here. We still got
That's
this.
right.
And then they brought them their cats like, here, take your little dudes, France. Don't do
right.
this again. Next time we're gonna take this as a threat, and there's gonna be some issues that y'all can't really deal with right now. So
Right?
calm
Okay. I was
yourselves
like,
down.
yes. I was like, yes, ma'am. The
So I,
entire
I
time.
I thought that was like one of the dopest, most Wakanda Forever parts of the movie. Personally,
That was really
I
dope.
yeah,
So
I
dope.
think that was just like off the chain.
That was
Okay,
dope.
but for the next 2 hours and 30 minutes, you see what I'm saying? That was
Uh, I,
I
I
like the fish people, and I like
no more.
I was just about to say I love how they implemented like the Aztec warriors, the Aztec people, you know what I'm saying? Warriors, because uh
the
I know
Mayans.
a little bit. I know a little bit about them. You know what I'm saying. And I think they portrayed them well. You know what I'm saying. That not. You know what I'm saying. They didn't do like a. They did a great job on portraying the Mayans. I mean the warriors, the Aztec warriors. You know, I thought it was good. You know, the Mayans.
The
They were
Mayans.
Mayans.
I mean, oh yeah,
There's a
the Mayans.
difference. There's a distinct difference. Yeah, yeah. But it was the Mayans. But yeah, I agree. I agree. I
And
think it
dude
was.
was so fine. Dude was like fly.
Oh, Jesus
He was
jumped
so
up.
hey, he that was a snack right there. But
Mm.
Yay. Hey.
We ain't going to see this damn movie now. You got my woman leaning back.
He was a snack.
Oh, she said she
So
looking at her snack. Never mind. We can
But
go
I
see
say,
it.
yeah, it was a good film.
now the
Just
women, the women in the movie were amazing too. They were beautiful.
They were.
yep. Now that's what I
Beautiful.
give it a lot of credit to. It was a lot of like black empowerment, black women, black girl power. How y'all said that? Yeah, black girl.
Yes.
It was a ton of that.
Yes.
It was so much of that. I appreciated that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
much.
Hey,
We
Every
were
aspect
not we
of
were
it was.
not
it
the
was black
damsels. We
and
were our
brown.
own saviors in this movie.
Yeah, that's
Right,
true.
right.
That's true.
But go see it for yourself. It's definitely a
Yes,
movie that
go
you
see
can take
it.
in for yourself.
Go see it for
You know.
yourselves. Um, what else? Oh, so something interesting was brought up on Facebook today. It was on hi Mallory. We was on I think Muffins posted it on his page. It was a question that was asked to another man, was like, who cheat more, men or women?
Women.
Can I finish? My
Oh,
God.
okay. I was just giving my opinion. My bad, cuz. Go ahead, my
My
bad.
God. And the guy basically answered saying, he didn't never answer the question basically, but he stated that women don't get caught as much as men because men know how to stay in their lane. But when women cheat, and like, so the scenario basically that he gave, he was like, a woman be like, I got a man. Dude be like, what they got to do with me? Give me a number. She say, okay, call me on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 2 p.m. Dude gonna call her on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Now, if a woman steps to a man and he like, oh, I got a girl, she like, what they got to do with me? He like, all right, call me Sunday, Thursday, Friday at 3 p.m. She gonna call when she want to because she didn't call feelings, and she's not gonna stay in her lane because she now wants that spot that his woman has.
Correct. I agree.
So she's gonna do whatever she has to do to get that spot. So I want to know how y'all feel about that. Is it that men get caught because women don't stay in their lane when it comes to cheating?
Wait a minute. Say that again. Men don't get caught. I,
Men
I, I
only get caught because women
No,
don't stay in their lane when it comes to
no,
that
that's
cheating
not
no.
the
shit.
only
We
reason.
we get caught up on our own
We
stupidity and our
silly.
own like and our own like we can you know what I'm saying once we can get away with it, ain't nothing you can tell us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue to do it until the
But do you?
situation gets
I
too bad.
honestly believe that there is some truth to that statement.
There is some
The
truth to
truth,
that.
my
There
bad.
is.
I'm about to
But
say the true statement is just because of the feelings aspect of it. I think, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Women get too far attached more than men. Like us, you say Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, like we cool with that.
okay. Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying, on the rest of them days, we can go slide with the homeboys, we can go, you know what I'm saying, have free time for ourselves, or we can still get up with another chick. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good network for us. A lady, she's sitting around like with the girls, you know what I'm saying? The girls busy with, you know what I'm saying, Tuesday and Thursday, her homegirls with they man or with they side dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So now go ahead, Jig. I ain't finna dig myself into a hole.
No,
Go ahead, Jig.
it's a conversation. It's a
I
conversation.
know.
We are all grown here. It's just a conversation.
Correct.
So
Because we all know that black men don't cheat, and
I think
black
it's
women too
true,
good to cheat.
true,
So,
true, true.
I so I think it's a couple of different things, right? A
mhm.
lot of times, what women don't really get or know is that when men get caught cheating, it's because we kind of want to. And if it depends on a relationship, if you're in a bad relationship and you don't know how to get out of it, and you got a side piece going, and you looking for your way your exit out, but you don't have that way out, you'll purposely slip up and get caught. That's part of it.
Before we get caught up, like y'all not ready through all the flags at us. Y'all already knew or know what's going on in the
Right.
situation.
Y'all
All the
women,
flags have been thrown.
yeah.
You know it. Your homegirl know it. Your
Yep.
mama done told you. You know what I'm saying? The flags have been tossed. 15-yard penalty. You know what I'm saying? But you like, hold on, wait a minute. He on my team, so you know what I'm saying? I gotta ride with him.
Yeah. So
Mm. I'm
so
curious about what
women
our viewers think
so
because
women will know that we cheating even if we're not admitting to it, but there's also an element of we want to be caught, you know, to get out of that relationship and don't know how to
I
do it.
don't really feel like that's true though.
Okay. I'm just telling you what men do
Don't
sometimes.
speak. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all.
This our side of it. So
I mean, I
yeah,
hear
both
you.
things.
I was just
I hear
saying.
you because I mean I get it. Like I said that some women don't know how to stay in their lane, but there's also those women who know how to play their role because it is what it is for them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And then
Um,
but yeah, what
yeah,
you're saying is absolutely a part of it. If a man is stepping out and he gets with uh he starts another relationship, I don't want to just like downgrade people to side chicks or side pieces or jump offs, anything like that. It's still another relationship with a whole ass human being, right? So you got to kind of respect it for what it is, regardless of if it's just physical or whatever they're getting out of
physical.
it. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Even if we're
Well,
just talking about the physical dimension of it. So
Hmm.
women, especially once y'all become physical with a man, there are a set. It feels like, and I could be off. It feels like there's some territory that y'all kind of lay claim to, essentially.
Not if we knowingly, like, not if we know that that individual is with somebody else.
So
You know.
if because I've seen women that been like, yeah, I know he got a wife or I know he got a woman, and but I'm just comfortable here playing my my role. But if she
Hmm.
step out of line, I'm swooping in.
and actually, I don't know. Because there's some women out there that can, like you say, play their role or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, play their role. They super cool. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the male to get in trouble as well as they don't want shit to fall back on them. And I think a lot of that is a lot of them women still have things going on for themselves outside of just waiting and depending on that individual. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So a lot of that got to do with it as well. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't got like nothing going on besides that man or that individual, you know what I'm saying? Then that's all you waiting on.
Yeah,
I think you still have to have things going on in your life as well. You know what I'm saying? You can't be waiting on nobody if you know, especially like if you know a person in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
you know that man married, but he still make time for you. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't depend on that man to call you on that Tuesday or whatever on whatever day y'all supposed to,
Right.
because
They be looking for them to show up on Valentine's Day and
certain
and
his
so
things. You know what I'm saying?
birthdays.
So
it's crazy to me if you okay, and this is gonna sound weird. Let me preface this by saying that this is gonna sound weird, but if you have decided to be in a relationship with someone that's in a relationship,
Hmm.
that's what sounded weird. How do you how do you feel as if they owe you something? That's weird to me. If you know that the valuation of this relationship is contingent on essentially one thing being placed on your back, how do you feel? And maybe that's
what
just
if
the
that's
part
not the
that
case?
men
Yeah,
miss,
yeah. What
right?
if that's not the case all the time? What if it's just a ultimate straight like connection? You know what I'm saying? What if two souls are just straight cool, but they, you know what I'm saying? The opportunity just ain't there for them. You know what I'm
Well, if,
saying?
if two souls are just like it is what it is with us, they need to like leave the other people alone. Johnny Depp made
Sure, I
I
got
a
you.
mean,
very profound statement some many years ago that I came across in a magazine. And Johnny Depp said, if you fall in love with two people, if you were in love with the first person and you met someone else while you were in love with the second person, go with the second person. But leave the first person alone, right? Just exit stage left and do the right thing, quite honestly. So
mhm.
women do cheat more than men, or if it's not more than, it's equal
Probably because
as.
there's more men than women. I mean, there's
Yeah,
more women than men.
there's more
So
women than men. Yeah, or it's as
that's the
equal.
problem.
It's as equal as men. Men don't do it more. I mean, however, I think we might get caught more often, because I think there is, like you were saying, one a little bit of element of control in that.
Hmm.
Well, I know you with her, but you really don't want to be there. So let me go ahead and make my presence felt.
And it be the chicks that she gonna text, she gonna do her research and text and DM and
Right.
messenger the chick and blow up the spot. Dudes
Yeah.
don't really do that. I don't really see dudes doing that.
Nah,
Nah,
because we ain't finna do enough research to be at a woman's husband's barber the same day he is. But women will literally go to a nail shop the same day her dude's wife is at the nail shop just to feel like she got a one up on her.
And be
yeah,
talking to her girlfriends all loud.
Right.
it's wasting energy. It's wasting
Just
energy.
being messy.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's interesting. Okay, that's a nice take on that subject. That's interesting.
Yeah, guys, not the truth at the end of the day. I think it's a waste of time
I
to
do.
to be out there like that, especially when you know that you found your person. It's a waste of
We were
time.
just talking about that.
We
When you
were.
find your person, like it's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah, everything else is null and void, and you don't really need any and everything else. It's a
it's
No,
stupid and
that's kind of
pointless.
hard to say though, because love is based off friendship, and a lot of say you got good friendship with. I mean, not just good friendship. You didn't man like say you grew up with two chicks from South St. Louis. You know what I'm saying?
Cause
You
them some baddies. Those are some
yeah, you know what
baddies.
I'm
Them South
saying.
St. Louis girls are some
facts,
baddies.
Manny. Facts. To hell with a restart. Anyway, go
You
ahead, cuz.
you 13. You know what I'm saying, and you out there. You know what I'm saying. When you 13, you know what I'm saying. As a young black man, I can tell you a lot of my OGs and told me, boy, you young, you're single, you can be with whoever you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? So you build friendships and relationships with different people, you know what I'm saying, with different families and stuff, you know what I'm saying, outside of just your own, so that same friendship and family, you know what I'm saying, it grows, you know what I'm saying, as you grow in age, you know what I'm saying. So you 13 and y'all kicking it with kicking it with two different families and two different women. When you get 40, let's go to 30. Let's go to 30. When you 30 and it's two different families, two different households, because you ain't married, so you still single, so you still got options, you know what I'm saying? You still got, you know what I'm saying? But then you choose a side, like you said initially, Jig, you say you got to choose a side. Once you choose a side, you still got that friendship with that other person. You still got that bond. So it start to look strange, you know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord, what
The
man you
one
been drinking
thing
tonight?
yeah, man, threw me off with that.
Yeah, he got me. He got me. No,
But
That was a mess. Oh my God.
but just so being having a platonic friendship with a woman, even as you age, even if you cool with the family, so on and so forth, by the age of 30, you will have made the majority of your mistakes, or you will begin to start living the consequences of a lot of your mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And as you age and you grow into your 30s, those consequences become even more real and more relevant as you continue to get older and you start feeling a little bit of a different pressure. So if you hadn't made a lot of those mistakes and already starting to feel the consequences of those actions by 30 with the people you done grew up with, there might be a good chance that you haven't had a specific conversation for a reason. You
Mm-hmm.
did, because maybe we're literally simply and strictly platonic friends, and that's it. Nothing more and nothing less. I think it's possible.
I can agree with that because one of my best friends is a male. Never had any type of sexual conversation whatsoever. That attraction just wasn't there.
Okay, okay. That's why I should have.
Like
That's.
not
I guess I should
ever.
have threw that in there. I guess I should have threw that in there because yeah, you said no, no sexual. I'm talking about sexual. I'm talking about physical. You know, I should have said that. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? I
there was
should have put that
never
in there
nothing physical
because
ever. Like no, no,
you
no.
know what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
you gotta really kind of think about if you've been intimate with a person, uh not saying it's not possible, but it'd be a bit challenging to simply to break that off and begin to maintain just a platonic relationship,
That's what I'm saying.
especially as you get older.
That's what I was saying. I think we had this conversation about can your heart be in two different places? You know what I'm saying? I think we had this topic once before, but
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Just along them lines, you know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I think you can love more than one person. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Outside of
Sure.
siblings and immediate family and all that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I think you can
Yeah.
love more than one person.
So
That's
are
just
you
me.
saying you can be in love with more than one person?
I think you can be in love with more than one person.
Oh wow, that's
I
I
think
gotta
so.
think about that
I think so.
because it's a
I think people
distraction.
mistake love and lust.
Yeah, I think
They
there's a
like
huge
love
there's a
and lust
difference.
are seriously mistaken a lot.
Yeah,
But I mean, and I'm talking about you can actually be in love with two individuals. You know what I'm saying? So just take two women, two men that's giving you everything you need. You know what I'm saying? When you like I say, but when you single and everything, you chopping it as you single, you can do whatever you want to.
sure.
You chopping it up with both of them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You done went from whatever 6 to 2, and these two right here, are down down for you. Whatever you want, whatever you need. You got kids before them or kids outside. You know what I'm saying? They down for you. You know what I'm saying? But you choose one.
So what
That
happened
other
to the
one
love for
still.
that other one?
That's what I'm saying. Where does that go? You don't just
so
lose that.
well, men and women are different when it comes to uh the being in love and how we act on that, because as men can compartmentalize things, and if the respect is there, if the respect for the other person that you with is there, if the commitment and loyalty to the other person that you with is there, well then there are boundaries and lines that you instantly draw.
I think
And
that's what get a lot of men caught up, Jig.
I don't disagree,
G ball
I
on.
think
Hi G ball.
I think
but
that's what right there. I think that's what get a lot of men because, like you say, we can compartmentalize when we ain't got to trip off nobody. You know what I'm saying? When it's just us, when we single. But then when you get in a whole another relationship, and boom, you out with the fellas. Like baby, oh yeah, baby, I love you. I'm finna go out with the fellas. You go out with the fellas, and who you bump into first? The first person you meet gonna be old school. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl. You see what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it. You hear me? That's how it always work in this world. That's how the universe work. We done all been through it.
Yeah, it's called
You
a
see what I'm
test
saying? We
to
done
see
all
if you're
been through
really
it.
in
So
love.
hey, I
It's
gotta
called
I
a
gotta
test.
pause real quick because one of my daughters just slid me the cutest little thing. I ain't had
that's
nothing like
whatever to
this
do.
in a while. I know Maya and I we do a little silly stuff just because it's fun. But one of my youngest daughter slid me a note. She slid me a note
Oh,
uh,
yes or no.
with yes and no
With
and
them
the
books.
boxes. Hey, say hi, buddy.
Hi,
With
Bubby.
boxes to be checked to see if their friends can come over. Yes,
Oh,
they can. That's hilarious.
That is.
that's cute.
So, but I was just bad. Anyway, go ahead. Say continue on.
I don't know what you say.
I don't
Oh,
know. Okay,
I
so
was oh yeah, you were saying old school show up.
I
I'm
was just
telling you, and that's a test to see if you're really in love. That's what
that's
that
how the
is.
universe works.
It's a
I
test.
and is it that? Is it just a
It's a
test? Because
test. It
sometimes it be like that.
definitely,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely. Like, oh, you think you in
That's how
love?
the devil works.
Let's see
I
how
have
deep that
passed
love
the
really is.
test,
It's a test,
and
definitely.
I got the answers correct. I made 100% on my test, so I'm
So
good.
I'm
Gotcha,
just gonna
gotcha.
say this. Even if I did bump into some old little flames, I don't know if it's a Libra in me or not. You ain't even know I knew them up that person.
Oh, I'm not
Like
hateful.
no, I'm
I,
not gonna be hateful. I'm just saying
I'll
my
give a
Right.
ignore
quick
game
hi.
is so strong. Like you're like after I'm done with you, you're invisible to me.
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
like
I'm
I'd
just saying.
wave.
I
I'd
mean, if
Just
it was
wave.
saying.
Like,
mutual or
oh,
not,
that's
you're done. I'm done. Like if I'm done, it
yeah.
didn't happen.
And
Yeah.
exact.
It
Well,
didn't
I'm not
happen.
saying that we didn't happen because it was still an
I am
experience.
definitely
But
saying it didn't happen. You've been
oh,
erased.
I'm not sour about anything. But it to me, it's
And
just
it's
like,
not
well,
about even being sour. It's not even about
it's,
that. It's like at this point, that doesn't even matter. This is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. This is all that
okay.
matters.
Yeah.
All right. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't. I view people differently after
Mm,
having that experience with them. I understand where I was in life and where I am now, and what I'm not
mm.
willing to give up, what I'm not willing to sacrifice. And I appreciate the time that was spent, but that's not where I am, who I am, and I'm not going backwards like that.
Right.
Absolutely.
I like
Absolutely.
that. I'm
Good.
good on that.
All
So
right, another fun question.
okay.
All right, so we
Hopefully
all
y'all
love
ain't getting me in
music.
trouble. My baby sitting here.
I am
She acting
not.
like she watching this movie, but I know she listening to me halfway.
No, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. Okay, so y'all know we all love music. We got music lovers in the comments and viewing. So if you know like how in movies when a character walk in, they got theme music, right? So if you was possible for whenever you enter the room, a song would play your theme music. What song would it be?
Jeez.
God, dog, man. You should have prepped us for this.
No, we just chilling and
I,
talking.
I know, but man,
Yes. Um.
I got one,
Ooh,
but I know it's gonna get me in trouble. It's always my
Oh
favorite. It's always my favorite one, but it's
Lord.
gonna
Return of
always
the
get me.
Mac. I'm guessing. Is it Return of the Mac? I knew it. I
which
knew
one?
it.
You said a song from the
Return
Mac?
of the Mac by Mark Morrison.
Oh,
That's
okay.
my hey. That's
All
my
right.
I knew it. Come on, viewers.
that's
What would y'all theme song be? If when you
What
walked in
would
the room, this
my
song would play every single
the thing.
time you walked into a room.
every single time I walk? Oh, Black Adam. I might buy that in a little bit. It's on Amazon. I'm sorry.
Focus.
Yeah. Oh, this Apple.
Mm.
Never mind. My card ain't on Apple.
Now
Mm.
it can't depend
Mm.
on the mood, man. To tell
Um.
one song for you every time you walk in the room or walk down the
It
street.
it got to no. Come on, y'all. What song would play?
So
Okay.
if a song would have to play, and
Every
this
time
is the
you walk
part of,
into a room.
and I'm finna give y'all a small glimpse into my arrogant side of me, right? The part that
Okay.
don't. This is my twin that don't usually come out, right?
Okay.
But it would be the Foo Fighters. There goes my hero.
Okay.
Yes, that would
Okay.
be my theme song. If you don't know it, it's a wonderful song. Yeah, there goes my hero. Um, give me 1 second, y'all.
Okay, Martha, you supposed to be
Mm.
talking about the song that'll play when you walk in a room.
Um,
Let's see. What will play when I walk into a room? Uh,
that's a good one right there.
what will play?
But it's hard because there's some Maxwell songs
I
and
know
some
what song
Brian
will play
McKnight
when
songs
in
and
like in
some.
my head,
One
when my
song,
husband
G.
walks into a room,
Jeez, that's tough.
like in
There's
my
a there's a
like
Mozart
legit
song that I
in my
absolutely
head, the
love.
song like if my husband was to walk in a room and like for me, it would be Jill Scott's Crown Royal and Ice
Jesus
when
Christ,
Martell walks
Wanda,
into.
calm down. Oh my God.
Now for me, I don't know. Uh, I thought this is a really good question though, right?
Right.
What song would play
Especially
when I
being
walk
one
into a
song.
room?
That's what limit it down. That's what make it tough.
Yeah,
One
one
song.
song when you walk into a room, what will play?
Y'all, y'all know how many songs I know?
I know, right? And that's what makes it so
Jeez.
hard. Cause it, yeah. What will play?
Mm. We have to
That's
get back to that one. We have to put that. That's a good one to pose on our page. That's a
yeah.
good one.
That's a good like. What's a that's a good question. What song will
Yeah,
play?
that's hard. Because one of my favorite songs in this world is Agnus Dei. We sang it in high school. Dude, I don't know if you remember any of it, Maya. Agnus Dei. Yeah, I absolutely love that song. We actually sang it in Tantera that year. Yeah. So Candy and I memorized that score. And we
Yeah,
used
she
to,
used to sing it all the time.
yeah, we used to sing it all the time together.
All the
She would
time.
be like,
I remember
"Oh,
that.
brother, thanks for coming back. Now I can sing Agnus Dei. Let's sing Agnus Dei." But she would make me start
Yeah.
at Credo, and she'd make me sing all the parts and work all the way through it to get to Agnus Dei, and then we start singing Agnus Dei. It was ridiculous.
What mystical song though?
Oh
What mystical song?
no,
Doo, doo, doo.
That's what I figured. That's what I was
Burn.
thinking. Dum
That's what
dum
came in my head
dum.
first.
There I go.
You hear me? That's what came
That
in my head.
jackass. Interest. That's very. I can see that. I can see that. He said
That
that
one.
one.
Yeah.
Gotcha. There I go.
Hmm.
Um, I'm still thinking. I have no clue. I have a couple ideas, but
I'm, I'm, I'm,
uh,
I'm clueless. I'm clueless. There's so many songs. This is
yeah. And then there's another song by Yanni called "Until the Last Moment" that, and it's an orchestra piece.
I'm like, it's just an instrumental.
Yeah, but that would be one of my songs. There's also another song by Yanni, and it's called "The End of August."
Hmm.
So just about all of the songs on Yanni's Live at the Acropolis LP would be like one or two things: songs that need to be played at my funeral, or songs that are played whenever I walk into a room. That's truth, facts.
trouble.
Right. Since we only doing like parts and musicals, so it'll be, I guess, the first part when when this woman's work come on by Maxwell. It sounds so angelic. I think it would be
Yeah.
that when I walk into a room. It would
Okay.
be that.
All right. I got you.
Yes,
What?
it would be that.
I think I got mine too. I think I
What
What
got
was
you
mine.
it?
got, good?
So we
I
not
don't know if
we
y'all
not we
know me.
not
So
doing Return of the Mac. We not doing that one no more.
no, that's just the first one that came to head. So when I had bought my Caprice back in the day, all I used to bump was it was a music group, some cats out of Memphis called Dirty. You know what I'm saying? When them dirty boy drop, better hit the flow, hit the flow. So right there, here we is, boy. Here we. Oh yeah, y'all got people song. You don't know the song. That was man. I played that to work, back home, lunch break, everywhere I went. I played that song because it was that's what it was, dirty. You know what I'm saying? And I had the dirty license plate. You know what I'm saying? On my free
Is
and
Yeah.
my
Manny
birthday.
still
You
on?
know what I'm
Manny,
saying?
what song will play when you walk into a room? Let's see
So
who
So
else.
I think that would be mine. Even like
after this
Martell say,
question,
even if they don't play the song, if they just play the
Dum,
music
the
to it,
dum.
music, yeah,
it was
Now I
great.
can't stop hearing it.
yeah. There's another song. Well, I got another question after we finish this one. I
Okay.
gotta ask y'all. Y'all, are we ready for it?
Yeah, let's
Oh,
go.
wait.
Okay. So
Let's
one of my
do
brothers
it.
actually sent this in Facebook earlier, and he was asking the question of, should we get reparations?
Yes.
Should we get
Why?
reparations?
Why?
The Jewish got theirs. Why we can't get ours?
Well, if it's not based off of anybody else's presuppositions or whatever anybody else has received, if it's simply based off of our community alone, should we get reparations?
Yes.
I take the equality. I take, you know what I'm saying, like it's in the Constitution, man, make us all equal. You know what I'm saying? make us straight down the middle. You know what I'm saying?
But that
Or
doesn't answer the question of reparations, though, Cuzzo.
and that's why
Yes, we
that's why I said
need
no.
our
That's why I said no.
reparations.
I would
Oh
say
wow.
no. We could be. I would say no. We can be. You know what I'm saying? If you could, bro, you know how far everything is. You know what I'm saying? Give me
Yeah.
a first shot. Give me a shot at something. You know what I'm saying? If I think like we talk about resources and all that, if we had a first shot, the same resources, the same you know what I'm saying, platform as not just the million and billionaires, but the same platform as some of these young kids that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's family that's already invested
Yeah.
in certain stuff that we can't invest in. You know what I'm saying? And do you know what I'm saying? I would say I would say let us get our shot. That's what I would say. I would say nah, give me my shot.
So no reparations.
No reparation.
Give me
How would you break
mine.
that?
I want
How
all
would
of
you break that
mine,
down?
and
How
I
would you
can make
break that down?
my own equality. Give me all of mine, because I feel like you said you was gonna give us something. This country's supposed to be a man of its word. Give me my stuff. You owe this to me.
So I need y'all to actually go and look at the 40 acres and a mule thing. And I need y'all to go and look that up and check and see where that came from. Because that might actually change your stance on a few things. It actually wasn't
Ouch.
a federal edict as we know it to be, very similar to the Emancipation Proclamation edict. But I need y'all because I think we can do a deep dive topic on this in the future. I think we really can. Me personally, if if we were to receive reparations, we should not receive money. I don't want any dollars whatsoever. I don't want a single red cent. What I do want, however, is hard commodities. Pay me in gold, pay me in silver, and pay me in land. Keep
See,
your money to yourself.
see, it's gonna be some
Keep your
see that
debt paper,
it's
people.
gonna cause so much more turmoil than it would do good. I think you know what I'm saying. I think it'll cause,
Not if you know what to do with it.
but like Jig say,
You gotta
Jig won't
educate
go.
yourself.
Like Jig won't go. If we gonna get money, cash me out. You see what I'm saying? Let me invest mine. Let me do what I need to do with mine.
Because you can use your money to invest in gold, right?
But some people might take that. But like Jig saying, you get that check. That's like from COVID check. You'll get that check, and you gonna spend it up. You ain't gonna invest in it. You ain't gonna do.
Look,
Some people ain't gonna do right in it. So
because
I agree with. Go ahead.
there's two things that I got to say about that. Most Def, or the rapper formerly known as Most Def, who's now currently known as Yasin Bey, in one of his older lyrics, he said, "We started keeping up. They started switching up the tempo. They changed the pace. If we got greenback dollars, you know what's going to happen?
They gonna go to
Inflation,
something else.
inflation's going through the roof, and
Yeah.
all the monies that we receive, greenback dollars, are going to be worth absolutely nothing. The rich will continue to be rich, but we will simply do nothing more, nothing less than crash the middle class with greenback
So
dollars.
so so what a kid from the project gonna do with a piece of gold?
That's where the community has to come in, and we got to figure out how to educate. So educate each other on. Not a big Omar Gaddafi fan, but not criminalizing him either. Do you know that before he got offed, he was pushing for a consolidated effort for a monetary system that was backed by gold from African nations. I'm
Mm.
not saying that that's what led to or caused his death. I'm simply saying that on the
But you're
eve, yeah,
not saying that either.
and you can go look this up. On the eve of his death, he began to essentially push a movement forward that was beginning to become made manifest in Africa that would have directly come into contrast with the world banking system directly, and it was actually backed by gold. What our currency used to be backed on. It was a gold standard that he had, and the
Man, I'm
problem
gonna be
is
like the
they
leprechaun
had
in the hood. Give me my shillings.
it. So the
It's
second
what?
thing that I'm gonna say to that is, and I got to go back and look it up because I can't remember exactly which figure, but it's a 1.3, 1.4 trillion dollar future forecast that
Mhm.
the Black community is going to invest in for this economy 2024, the Black community alone.
Mm.
Do we need reparations if we're willing to give up what we already have so easily?
It's hard, man. It's hard.
1.3, 1.4 trillion dollars
That's
that
what we
we
in
have.
debt. That's what we in debt to everybody else too. You know what I'm saying? As American people, you see what I'm saying? So it's
So do
So
we need, do we deserve, and how would we want it? So I
how would we
think
want.
that's,
I think that's the bigger question. How would we want it?
give me
yeah.
my
'Cause
shillings and my land.
I would say yeah, yeah. But then a lot of people don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to farm. You don't know how to grow. You don't know how to. What you gonna do?
That's one thing I learned how to do over COVID, baby. I can grow me some vegetables or something.
It
Yeah.
still got a bit, but that's you. The
And I love animals, so I can learn how to work them too. So
But not everybody needs to know how to farm.
how do you give everybody land though?
you can do anything with land. You can build apartments. You
No,
can
no, no.
build
I'm just
a
saying if you
community.
give
You can
if you
build an
give
amusement park for crying out
no, I'm
loud.
saying you give all these black folks piece of land. They still got, like you say, they still got to build. You still got to, and that's force
And that's where your
economy.
shillings come in. And it's called investing in yourself.
Give money. Ain't I heard you say your shillings in your land? Okay,
Yeah.
Give me my shillings and my land.
Put some
You have
insurance
to
on it,
remember shillings.
right? Start putting some insurance on it. That way it becomes generational,
hmm
regardless of if it's developed or not. You ain't got to do nothing to it. And then put some bees on it, get some beehives on it, put a cow on it.
See, that's what the government going. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the tricky part.
Man,
When we
farmers,
all don't know when we all don't know how to develop, and we all don't know how to grow and everything. You can watch how
it's called
what
education. You got to
they gonna
educate yourself.
they gonna start repo. They gonna be storing repoing land like they doing cars out here. You know what I'm
Well, then
saying?
I'm gonna be the guy that's gonna be sitting front row at the auctions to buy it. Not everybody's gonna win. This is capitalism. Let's make no
Correct,
mistake
correct,
about it.
correct. Most
This is
definitely.
capitalism. Everybody can't win. Everybody can't win. That's just the honest truth. That's at the end of the day, that is the capitalistic society. That's the capitalistic system. No, not everybody can be at the top.
I
Somebody got to
just
be
see
at
it
the
being
top.
bad. Just like you saying. You know what I'm saying? Somebody lose their land, they go back to the hood. They
But that don't mean just because I'm sitting in the first row to buy that land back that I can't build some developments with tiny houses to put them into.
no. I'm just talking about uh the hate from the community. You know what I'm saying? As a community, first of all, if we give reparations, we have to do better. We have to love each other. We have to build each other up, like y'all saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's a
And right
fact.
now, and right now, we're not in that state. Right now,
yeah.
we're so far against each other, bro. It's so crazy and it don't make no sense. So
I know that's
that's what
right.
I'm
Because if one
saying.
of them nephews step on my land trying to get my shillings, it's going
Oh,
down.
I just see it. I just see it. And not only that, that's just protection. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your sign up private property, bro. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
no
So that's just
trespassing.
no
Trying to
trespass.
get my
Yeah, right.
clothes. No, thank you.
That's just
Again, I'm getting this. I'm putting insurance on it, and I'm
yeah.
putting some beehives on it, and I'm putting a cow or two on it.
Mhm.
Because that way, so if you look any of that up, that's how you start to beat the federal system with paying taxes on your land. Just
Yep.
wink,
Gotcha,
wink.
gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha.
So that's what I'm gonna start doing because now again I got to start building wealth at this point. I'm not
Yep.
looking, and I'm at that point, and I'm even going to begin to dress down. I ain't buying no Jordans. Shit, I might find something to replace Chucks. I might go to Walmart and start buying Shacks until I can figure
Go.
out how to build
Hey,
my own shoes.
Go
Yeah.
get
Look.
y'all them frozen 3000s that they sell at the mart.
No,
Some of
I'm
them
lying.
them
I'm
them,
lying. I'm
them
not going
granddaddy
back that
hoppers with
far.
the velcros.
Yeah, and I'm not. I look. We know how to hunt. We know how to kill stuff, and I am not making no damn moccasins. I'm going to a store. I'm gonna buy something that's comfortable, but it ain't gonna be ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be something respectable. But there are various different movements in this whole game of reparations. I just don't want the greenback because like if you look at what inflation is doing right now, that should show you that the value of the dollar can be manipulated by an
Right.
external entity really, really quick, really
Yep.
damn near overnight.
Yep.
Hell, again, I've said his name on multiple different podcasts. Jerome Powell, he already talked about America losing on purpose 1.3, 1.4 million jobs, and it's not because we won't have the jobs in the market, although that's going to be what's pushed out to the people. It's just going to be a fictitious narrative, right? It's going to be done so we can get back to market stability. That's why it's going to be done, right? Americans at this point after COVID have saved too much money and it has to be spent. It has to be spent. Somebody has to get back into the poorhouse,
I get
especially
you. I
when,
get you.
you know,
And even with the land, you know what I'm saying? Give people their options. I get you. If you want to sell your land, sell your land. You can go
yeah,
back to the hood. Everybody ain't built for that. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. I get you,
But sell it to your people.
but I think
facts.
to
Yeah,
your people.
yeah. If somebody land, if we got this reparations and it came in the form of land, and it was the 40 acres and a mule, and somebody was going into foreclosure and they started putting that shit off in auction, I'm sitting in the front row because I'm buying it. I need to get that. I need to get that. And again, if I buy it, that don't mean that I can't do another contract with you and get you a tiny house or something bigger, and uh, be in a position to where you pay me what I want. I ain't got to make a come up off of nobody, especially if I got my own other land.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna take a 10-15% of that will go back into helping other folks. But we still doing 85-90%. I'm looking for profit. That's truth. So go ahead and put your land into foreclosure if that's what you're gonna do. I'll buy it, damn it. Don't be mad at me.
I'm just saying. Give me an option. Give me A, B, and C on how I can break my
Yeah.
reparations down.
Make it a multiple choice test.
Right. I might not want the 40 acres. Give me the cash, or you know what I'm saying.
But you
If I
don't
can't
want
get
the
the cash
dollar.
or the
You
40
don't want the cash.
acres,
Get you some
you know what I'm
shillings
saying?
and
Like
some
you say,
doubloons.
giving in commodity. I just want give us options.
Yeah.
It should be all right. Give us options.
But that's odd that you said like, nah, you didn't really want
Saying
He
no,
just
reparations.
wants equality. He
because
wants he wants a
I
level
think it's gonna
playing
be
field.
I think it's and I think it's gonna be so much hate from our community. It's gonna be so much if they issue out so much. Just say everybody watch Squid Game. You see that million that ball just sitting up there. Everybody got that ticket sitting up there. Somebody
I
ain't
didn't
going.
watch Squid Games.
Okay, my bad.
I
Really?
know I
Okay.
did.
Well,
Shame on you.
I know.
everybody not gonna be on the same. Everybody not gonna be on the same playing field. You see what I'm saying? And some black folks already feel that they higher than other black folks. You know what I'm saying? And
Sure.
some black folks don't want to
Well,
see other black
not
folks.
not everybody, not all blacks in America
Not
came
all,
from.
but
Oh,
like we said, there's some out there. You see what
yeah,
I'm saying? It's
and not all blacks in America came from slavery. So that's one of the first things we'd have to do is go back and actually do a test to see where your peoples came from and if
Mm,
you were attached to the transatlantic slave trade.
hold on, wait a minute.
I don't know what like I
I
don't
need to
even
make
know.
sure
It's
we
like
attach while I'm like, yeah, let's get our reparation.
it's so much hate in the community right now, and I don't understand where it stem from, why it is, or what's you know what I'm saying. But it's
Oh,
so
that's
much.
actually a pretty easy question to answer. Where did all the hate in the community come from? Because that's what was sold to us, and that's what we continue to purchase and buy.
No, but I'm saying so in today's society, if they dropped us something like that, reparations, that turmoil and all that beef still there. It's certain communities that you go and you see where the community is trying like black society are trying to build like a whole community and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They trying to we had that at one point in time.
Sure.
So they trying to get
Yeah,
back
but they
to
flooded it and made
yeah,
lakes and
they
parks
trying to get back to like black banks,
and
you know
burned
what I'm
it
saying,
down.
black homes and you know what I'm saying, just black corporations and everything as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's good. That's what we need. But it's still, man, it's still so much
And
tension and
that's
turmoil
okay.
in the
I'm,
community.
I'm not so this is how I would have to interact with that, and this is the way I do interact with it on a daily basis. Quite honestly, um, we have to remember that we are all in a process of evolution, right? I gotta see if I froze up or not. Okay, I'm
You
back.
did a
So
little
we
bit.
have to remember that we are in the process of evolution. That's really what we are. And one of those laws, the rules of evolution, is the ignorant, the foolish, and the stupid will kill themselves off. And there comes a point where, and this is a perspective, this is a mental shift, where you either say, "Am I going to die off by not evolving, or am I going to figure out how to evolve and be better than?"
No,
And
no,
Mm.
so, if
I I,
if you
I, I
if
agree
you
with
got a
that.
segment, if you got a segment that just want, people that want to kill themselves off, that continue to make up ops, but then after at a certain point, you can't save everybody. You got it. You got okay, stupid motherfucker, kill yourselves off.
Right, but these are the same people in the community that's killing the innocent. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then
Robbing from the innocent. You know what I'm
that's
saying? That's
yep.
that's that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, like the ignorant and stupid people are still out there, and they taking from the you know what I'm saying? The families, the people that want to do good for their community, their family. You know what I'm saying? And we still have these individuals, like you say, that's there.
And that
They ain't
that
going
becomes
nowhere. They not
that,
going nowhere.
but that becomes a point of advocacy when we're talking
Mhm.
about reparations. And listen, there are certain communities that are priced at a specific rate to keep a specific type of person out, black, white, whatever.
Mhm.
Because a white person making $35,000 a year can't afford to live in a community, a multi-million-dollar community. So they are being pushed out or held out of that community just like we are, right?
Correct. Correct. Yep.
So there comes a price tag with a specific type of community that of what you want, and that's the honest truth about it. Unfortunately, so if the reparations things was something to be looked at, right? You begin to establish these various different rules, these various different segments, these various different movements that is going to essentially separate these different types of folks.
Right. So there we go again. We all not equal still. You see
You
what I'm saying? It's
will
stipulate.
never be equal. There's
That's,
there's
that's no,
there's there.
I ain't even talking about. I ain't even talking about with society. I'm talking about as black folks. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? How are we coming together as one? But you still better than me, or you
You
still,
you
it's
can't
still.
save everybody. And it's not, and the honest truth is, like, if in certain stances, if somebody say, if you having a conversation with somebody
Mhm.
and they upset with you because you're doing better or you're doing different, and it comes to a point of contention in the conversation that
You need to
says,
start changing the people around you.
right, you think you better than me, the answer should be yes. I am better than this goddamn mentality. I am better than these goddamn situations and circumstances. I am better than continuously living out this motherfucking trauma. Yes,
Right.
I am. And not be embarrassed about that.
No, no. Well, right there, you done raise the war.
With who?
It's
With
crazy.
somebody that wants to pull you back into a
What's the?
movement of
But the
not being better than and not getting
no,
to
no.
a
You missing the point of you
okay,
know what
my
I'm
bad.
saying? Like you said, evolve. Everybody should be evolved, but it's still that hate and that hatred there. You know what I'm saying? It's still hatred. You can't while you evolve and that person is still hating even more and still coming at you. You see what I'm
What
saying?
what
You
they
not
eat
tripping
don't
off
make
of
me
them.
shit.
You not tripping off of them no more because you evolving. And right there, boom. Like I say, the innocent, it's it's there. It's plague. It's our community.
Can't save everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Even when you involved in those. But that's for another day.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
yeah, I like that topic. Let's come back to that. So we got a lot coming up, a lot going on, and I got my kids and my baby here. I gotta make sure I divide my
Yeah,
time.
no, we went over our hour. This is supposed to have been a fun chit chat.
Right? It was a good chat. It was a good chat, and I appreciate it. I had a great time. So, final thoughts. Let's go ahead and close it out.
Thank you guys for watching, as always. You know, just be thankful. Every day is not gonna be a great day. Sometimes it's gonna be those cloudy days, but be grateful and thankful
And
that
brush your
you're
teeth.
able to experience the difference.
Yeah.
And don't forget to floss and brush. Hug somebody. Give a smile. They're free. Because that's all
Right.
I got to give this year. Because I have no money anymore.
All right. What you got, Dirt?
Uh, like I was speaking about on this podcast tonight. Like I say every week, just love your people. That's so genuine to me. You know what I'm saying? Respect those, treat people like you want to be treated. We learned that as little kids, you know.
Yeah.
Reach out to your people, man. We all going through things, but somebody might be going through something really tougher than what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Your situation might not be as bad as you think it is. So reach out to your folks, give them a hug, and show love one time for the one time.
Absolutely. And
Thanks.
for me, like always, try and show a little more grace, a little more mercy to the next person. You never know what they're going through in their day, as bad as your day is or was, like Dirk was just saying. And at the end of the day, do your best to be the mirror and the example of love, and uh, give people copious amounts of love. It's okay to do that. It's
That's
okay
it.
to do that. Say something to somebody to make to try and help them smile. We're
Mm-hmm.
all experiencing, we're going through this, and it's all a human experience one way or another, and that's what we got to continue to remember
Indeed.
and realize. So,
Indeed.
in the wise words of Russell Simmons, thank y'all for coming out. God bless, and
Good
good night.
night.
Good night,
I'm
good
finna
people.
watch Jingle Jangle.
One time for the one time.